Scores of Palestinians in the Gaza Strip spending Sunday morning rushing their injured and deceased loved ones to Nasser Hospital after the Israeli military bombarded the city of Khan Yunis with airstrikes. According to Gazan health officials, 7 people, including multiple children, were killed in the attack. Those same officials adding that more than 30 people were killed across the enclave on just Sunday alone, nearly half of which were killed in the north, where Israel's month-long campaign aimed at preventing the regrouping of Hamas continues. North of the Strip in Lebanon, an early morning Israeli strike left portions of a Sidon residential neighborhood in ruins. Residents now left to comb through the rubble and join the hundreds of displaced individuals living on the streets across the UN country.
God willing, we will return to our land and to our region. I swear, we are dying from the cold. We don't have much covers. We wake up 3 or 4 times a night. We don't even have supplies. We don't even have a bathroom.
Hundreds of Lebanese civilians and Syrian refugees who fled to Lebanon due to the ongoing civil war back home now find themselves sheltering in the streets amid the rising regional tensions. Iran provoked further hostilities with the U.S. Sunday afternoon as thousands of Iranians took to the streets to celebrate the 45-year anniversary of the U.S. Embassy seizure in Tehran. Rallygoers cheered as American and Israeli flags were burnt on the streets as a crowd marched with anti-U.S. banners. Iran's Revolutionary Guard general also giving a brief speech declaring that the U.S. is a, quote, collapsing regime.
Israelis and Americans cannot open a way for their political survival by massacring and killing Muslims. They act like collapsing regimes. Political systems act blindly when they collapse.
Now, in 1979, a group of radical Iranian students stormed the U.S. Embassy and held more than 50 Americans hostage for nearly 450 days, essentially cementing Iran's Islamic Revolution within the country. The seizure, which is now commonly known as the Iran hostage crisis, was a turning point for relations between the U.S. and Iran. Sunday's celebration of the anniversary compounded with Saturday's threat made towards the U.S. by Iran's supreme leader, not expected to bode well when it comes to de-escalating tensions across the region. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.